one is from our good friends in Diaza and who have created the Brooklyn FC Streets of Brooklyn kit is what I've dubbed it. And this is the Brooklyn FC Streets of Brooklyn kit. And let's see. So one of the things that to a lot of people's surprise, brown is one of the colors of Brooklyn. You didn't see it a lot last year. Actually, I don't think you saw it at all last year in their.
Yeah, they had a little bit like it wasn't actually brown, but they had like the beige, which they had the away again this year. And I feel like felt like there was brown in it, but I can't tell you if there was.
Right.
And I own that jersey.
Yeah. It didn't feel like a brown. But this one, you can definitely see the brown in the light right, which I think it was important to kind of be that brown and limestone. I think is what their colors are. And so I like that aspect. And as our good friends at Diaza, who, talked to us last year when this was their first official kit, first professional team. Let me see. What did he say? Shoot. My gosh. You give your first mark. I'm going to pull it up.
Honestly, I was excited that Brooklyn announced that they're coming out with a new kit. And then they came out with the new kit, and he was like, where's the new kit?
Right.
This is like they took the color off of last year's kits and added a little bit more brown it's not even like so detailed in there.
Yeah.
They had black and they like put brown into the black.
Yeah.
Which is a really, really dark brown. So it's really hard to say that it's there. So overall, like, it's not an ugly kit. I really like this kit a lot.
Yeah.
But I loved last year's so much better. Because it was the black with the pinstripes and the collar. And I agree with Aaron with the comment, this kind of looks like a Brooklyn Nets kit. I mean, yeah, you're wrong. One thing we were talking about in our Discord, and actually they had an article came out on August 13th. But one thing that's cool about what they're doing with these kits, though, is that 9 different local businesses are going to be the front of their sponsors.
Yep.
So the one I posted that we're going to be posting on our socials is the current one. It's Brooklyn's Children's Hospital.
Yes.
Brooklyn's Children's Museum. Sorry. Do not send your sick child to there. They cannot help you. They're just a museum. I was wrong. So I think that's really cool that they're connecting the community of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They're going to announce each sponsor and jersey design in the weeks ahead. I don't know if they've already announced all of them or because that was mid-August and now it's early September. So maybe they've announced them by now, but not 100% sure.
Yeah. Well, all I know is from the people of Diaza there, it's a subtle classic Brooklyn with a marked style that was one of their goals with this kit. And I think regardless of the simplification of the kit and the cool sponsorship thing that Fox was talking about, I think they did that here. This is a distinct look that Brooklyn owns now. Like, it may not be the greatest design, but I think they now own this look in North America, right? Especially the brown. The brown, like the color palette is super unique.
Yeah, it's
they've owned it.
Kind of giving me who does that in
Sao Pauli?
Yeah, same. Is it St. Pauli, right?
No, it's Sao Pauli. In German, it's Sao Pauli, but it's
okay.
St. Pauli, but Sao Pauli.
But it is Saint.
Yes.
But yes, yeah, like I feel like they're giving those vibes. But I agree. Like this is like if we're talking about American football, American soccer, then I'm thinking Brooklyn.
100%. 100%. And Michael, no, we're not going to be doing a ranking of all of Brooklyn's home kit sponsors.
Yeah. Every week, next 9 weeks.
I barely even care about what teams even have as a sponsor anyways.
Yeah, that's just like a cool little fact that they do. I don't look at the sponsor unless it's so bad that like it messes up the kit. But right. I try not to pay attention to the sponsor.
Exactly. So Yeah, so with that, let's go ahead and dive right into our scores here. And with this one, oh, nope. There it is. So with this one, it is a bit of a simplified kit, but I like the aesthetic. I like the green. So it's a solid 3 for me. I don't know if I fully dig the vibe and the overall aesthetic, but I give it a solid 3. This looks good. I like it. I want to know why these colors a little bit more. It's not something I need to look into. So there isn't anything outside of the color palette that tells me this is Brooklyn FC. So I give it a 3. I want to mind maybe a little bit of the brick detailing, because if you've ever been to Brooklyn, they have a distinct urbanist feel with their brick there in Brooklyn. Kind of been their aesthetic as a city, and that kind of a grit feel. And you even see it in the photos here with the subways in the background. That kind of that rustish feel. That's probably why they went with the brown and limestone. But I want to feel it in the kit. So I'm giving the 3 here just for the color purpose, but I want to see it ingrained into the kit a little bit more. Now for this one, I gave it a 4 for visual details and execution just because of the execution looks really good. I think it's hard to do a brown kit with shades of limestone and the black thrown in, but I think they did really well from the execution perspective of this, that it outpaces the lack of details on this. So like this is a well-designed kit from the kit perspective, but not the design itself. The execution was great. So it's a 4 there for me. The innovation, I give it all 3. I think this is Brooklyn's first brown kit, and I think it's definitely catching some eyes, and especially what they're doing with the sponsorship just adds to it. So it's a solid 3.25 from me.
Yeah. Apparently I liked it a little bit more than you.
A little bit.
But because that last part I was a lot lower. But design and aesthetics, I give a 4. I really like this aesthetic. I'm a huge pinstripe fan, so that's selling me automatically. Yeah. Set a collar, boom, perfect 5.
Right.
Because pinstripes and a collar work every time. I've not seen a pinstripe kit that does not look good with a collar. And they had a color. They had a perfect kit. In my eye. Maybe you could argue simple or boring or something, but they had a beautiful kit with their last seasons.
Right.
Honestly, let's have that conversation. Did the players ask for the color away? That's a question that we can ask our friends, because I've heard this and that, but back and forth about players, having to mess with their colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's a question to have. Authenticity and tradition. I give a 4 because like this look is clearly Brooklyn's.
Yes.
It's the same as last year's. They made it simplified. They made it a little bit browner, but it's clearly Brooklyn's look. Like the dark blackish brown pinstripe with the I don't know what it's called, beige detail.
The limestone. That's the official color.
Okay, yeah. So that the limestone coloring, that's Brooklyn. So boom, 4. Visual details and execution, just like you said. Is it simple? Is there too many extra details? No, but everything hits dead on point. They mix the brown and well. The limestone color is a nice accented color. Absolutely love it. That's a 4. My only thing that I had to dig into was the innovation and impact. It's hard for me to say something is innovative when they did it last year.
Yes,
they did a better job with like I said, but it's almost a blackish brown. Like it's hard for me to even say like they have a brown kit. Like it doesn't seem clearly brown to me. It's a blackish brown kit.
Right.
And yeah, so it was a 3.5 from me though. So like I still obviously love it.
Yeah, and I think the important thing to take away from this kit is that Brooklyn now owns brown in the U.S. market. And I think that's the important thing to take away here. So, and that's tough to do. To own a color, do it.
Yeah.
So,
it's our color now.
Yeah, and this one is priced the cheapest at $85 overall on the market on the sale. So with that, $85 and a score of a 3.38 overall from us, you get a pretty decent 39,701 kit value. This is pretty good pickup. It's worth it, and go for it. So if you want to add a little bit of brown to your collection, I say pick this up or look at Atlantic Common because they also like the brown here in the U.S. So, yeah, any final thoughts here, Fox?
No, I mean, I feel like having a Brooklyn kit in your collection is obviously going to be a good choice.
Right.
Yeah, no matter what year it is. And like I said, it looks like last year's. If you could find last year's somewhere for cheaper, maybe grab that one. But
right,
I don't think that's a thing right now.
No. So awesome. So great kit. Love the colors. I love seeing brown being used here by Brooklyn. So that has been the Streets of Brooklyn kit for 2025-2026.